That's him. That's him. Good morning, guys. If you missed out on yesterday's episode, make sure you go check it out. We kind of showed the importance between jigs and vibes and how they all have their very special place. And today's going to be no different. We've got the full jig wallet out. I've got everything set up here. Weatherman's actually been very good to us. We're going to push out wider into like that 70, 80, even 90 meters of water. We're going to drop down some 120s and just find, this is like the kind of stuff where you just find the big ooglies, you know, the big exciting fish. And dropping jigs down is probably the most effective way to do it. There may be a little kind of a secret in there which I'll be able to drop down a vibe, but I'll show you why throughout the day. Make sure you stay tuned, because I have a feeling out there is just a whole nother world. Okay, we've actually made it out to the land of giants here. This is like absolutely untouched ground. This gets me, oh, it's ready. Come back. This gets me so excited to jig out here. Pushed out to about 70 meters of water and dropping down 120s. I've got a buffalo on first. He's gonna wake up. Come on, babe. Get off the bottom. Oh, what the? That was 2 fingers in the spool, man. What do you do there? He definitely woke up. And he went, nah, Matt, like you're dreaming. All right, round 2. Let's go. Warmed up. Shoulders are warm, fingers very warm. Let's dance, big guy, me and you. Come on, babe. Come on, get up. This feels like a great fish. On the fuzz. Come on, baby. You're gonna come up. I've stopped him. Big, oh no. That just shows how effective jigs are. Deeper water, you're drifting along, doing your thing, all of a sudden you drive over a bit of fuzz or you drift over a bit of fuzz and you just basically send it straight back down to him. That's a really good little green jobfish there. I'll take that any day. Now I know that mark's there, I'm gonna have a little sound around it. Potentially, we are coming close to a change of tide, so I might even be able to drop down a squidtrex. We'll try it, see what happens, but that for a start, not bad. You know, I'm not one to take photos of triggers, but I have never ever seen a trigger like that before in my life. That is one of the most incredibly stunning looking creatures, except for that, but I know, mate. I didn't want you either, but, you know, wow. Woo! Oh my Lord. Is this thing gonna wake up? Because it's real heavy. I don't know what to call here, guys, but I feel like if it put on the afterburners, it could really do damage. Pushing out into a little bit of deeper water, you never know what you're gonna find. That's an absolutely incredible coronation trout. Like we spoke about before, that's a 120 gypsy. Just like in this deeper water, I think I've mentioned it before, you know, I love those louder colors. Get down there, anything chartreuse or pink, or you want to be in the fish's face. There's so much going on down there, there's so much life that to me, I want to stick out a little bit more, create a bit more commotion, and it's working so far. I just got to hook one of these big guys and try and stop him. Okay guys, so we've set ourselves up in about 70 meters of water. I'm just dropping down a 120 Nomad Gypsy, and I'll run you through just a simple technique that can be really effective. And we'll start off basically complete free spool, making sure that jig goes down there as fast as it can and hits the bottom. And that initial like cloud of dust that it's going to create is very natural. And the first thing I'm going to do is just a couple of hops off the bottom, and all I do is I control the actual drop. So you watch me lower the rod tip down, and that just, you know, if that fish is keen, he's going to come through and eat it straight away. And I'll feel that whack because I'm still in contact with the jig. And then we'll just do a couple little ones, you know, it's like as I'm flicking, I just do a quarter turn with the handle and I just get it up into the water column. And once I'm up into the water column, I can drop it back down. Come back around. The same thing again, just dropping it back down, hit the bottom as hard as I can. Couple flicks. Oh, he was there. See if we can get him back. Then I can just walk the dog away from him, you know, just half turns, walking it up, walking it up. You don't want to get it too high, but you know, like 5 or 6 meters off the bottom, drop it back down to him. In that time, other fish get a chance to see it, so they'll come over. And then same thing, smack the bottom with the jig, create that noise and dust. And it's kind of a bit of a repeat. If they are hitting it, or if you're not getting any kind of, come on baby. You know, if you're not getting any kind of attention, you can change up your technique, but that one worked. So, I don't know what to call this for. Well, it's a good sized red throat emperor. You know, table fish, and just the different varieties you get on jigs is amazing. For him, he's going back because we are lucky enough that we do have a couple of trouties on board. But so the fin on this fish is by far my favorite feature. Like, hopefully it doesn't kick, but that there, that red is, it's amazing. Right, so I've caught a handful of fish on that previous leader, something that, you know, you spend so much time pushing out here and so much time finding your ground, and then you get lazy and don't retie a leader. So when I've caught a handful of fish, and especially good fish where you put that strain on the leader, I'll retie again. And length of leader for me, it's a full stretch and then like nearly a half stretch again. When you're vertical jigging, you got to imagine that the fish is coming in and looking at the lure, like he's not following behind it, so he'll actually see the leader himself. So the longer the leader, the better with jigging. Like, there's no real rule. You can use 2 or 3 meters, that's completely fine, but definitely go longer than shorter. Okay, well, literally while rigging up that setup, just looked over at the sounder, in the middle of nowhere, flat ground, coming over some great fuzz. And this is the whole idea behind jigging. You literally just bomb it, send it straight down on top of them. I'm gonna come out of the back a little bit because we are drifting that way, but ideally that 120 will be fine. It'll get down there happily. Flat ground, good fuzz. I'm kind of ready here. Hey, I feel like something's going to happen. Oh, he was straight on it. Oh no. Drop it straight back down to him. The advantages of using jigs, it's incredible. Hey, for this style of fishing, and you're finding new areas, jigs just come into their own. Holy shit, the bed. He's breathing.
Yeah.
Come on. Oh, God, dude. Oh, come on. Come on. Come back. Oh, come back. Come on, you got this. Oh. Come on. Come on, you bastard. Oh my gosh. Just trying to turn his head. Oh, I know what it is. Yeah, he's just got the head down, bum up, and just battling me here. But you can never like fully say it's a China, but there's not many fish that go that hard. Hey, that is when you're in this deeper water and they still pull like that. Ready?
Yep.
You'll probably hear me say this every time I come out jigging. It's not a jigging trip without Matt and the Chinaman. There's just something about how they pull, hey, it's just... They know how to break a human. All right, guys, over the last couple of years of jigging and vibing, I've noticed a huge difference in the quality of braid that I've been using. So I've jumped over to Ammonite, and it's a premium jigging line which allows you to get all those vibes to places you never usually would. So it's a lot thinner diameter than standard, a lot less resistance in the water, and it's an absolute game changer for me. Oh. On the drop. Oh. I don't know what this is, man. That's a strange... It's doing some wild things. What is this? He's actually, oh, dude, that that is the right colours we are after here. Come here, you big thing. Oh, hold on. There he is. We did say we came out to the land of the giants, and look at that thing, big bar cheek. I just managed to get that 130 down there. Those fish were going absolutely mad, and obviously this guy's come through and just dominated the scene. That is a proper big troutie, all lit up, come out from the deep, and that's as good as it gets. Happy days there, hey, like big paddler on him. Looks great, dark on the head. I haven't seen one like that before. Usually they're a little bit lighter, but this guy's, it's like he means business, hey, he's aggressive.